time is 19 minutes after 6. And let me tell you something. When I drove here this morning, it was sun bright and light.
Yes.
And when I saw that a while ago, I was like, wow, we really are heading into the next phase of the season. But you know what we're headed into right now as well? The next phase of this show, which means it's time for our amazing, the person who missed me maybe the mostest, my girl who took my position and said, I will do this for Tami. I said, it's okay if she's gonna miss 2 days, 3, something like that. It's TK.
I did miss you.
When TK come pan up.
We don't want bad news, pan up. Only good news.
Pan up.
With the vibes for the top, pan up.
Hey, look at her.
I did miss you.
Did you at least call yourself Tami K one of the days?
I did not.
Yeah.
That actually didn't even cross my mind, to tell you the truth.
I had a friend there.
Welcome back, Tami.
Thanks, my friend.
It's good to have you back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Although it was good to be with IT still. IT's a vibe. IT's a
She
vibe.
was like, although.
IT's a vibe. IT's a vibe. So we're not this year IT.
No,
you know what I
nothing
mean?
like
We
that,
had fun.
nothing
We
like
had
that.
fun.
Yeah.
You know, let's have some more fun in the headlines, shall we?
Yes.
Although I'm not starting off with a very fun, one, but headline 1. Pharmacy Council raises alarm over surge in counterfeit drugs. The Pharmacy Council of Jamaica is sounding an alarm about the growing presence of counterfeit medication being sold across the island, raising serious concerns for public health and patient safety. Chairperson of the council, Dr. Ernestine Watson, revealed the troubling trend during an interview on Wednesday, sharing that unsuspecting Jamaicans are falling victim to fake drugs, many of whom are seeking treatment for life-threatening conditions such as cancer, heart disease, and blood clots. Even more worrying, Dr. Watson pointed out, is that the prescription drugs are being sold illegally through social media platforms, bypassing the traditional checks and balances designed to protect consumers. Despite engaging with Minister of Health, Dr. Christopher Tufton, Dr. Watson says she's concerned that the pace of reform remains too slow and is now urging Jamaicans to be vigilant and report any suspected counterfeit medication to the police.
To the police.
So dangerous.
That's so tough. That's very dangerous. Listen, when I go to the doctor and he's prescribing something for me, I ask him so many questions, and he's the doctor. He's qualified. So can you just imagine someone coming to me who's not qualified to tell me that this drug I should insert in my body? I don't know how it is. I know you're going to say, you don't understand the cost and the expense it is to buy some of these things. Sometimes we get a break, we just take the break. But listen, that break might be the final break.
It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Because as we were saying, like, you know, it's when you're in a position where you can't get something that could possibly save your life, you do desperate times calls for desperate measures. In this case, though, it is so dangerous. I mean, there was people still find it difficult to even trust a generic brand of something because they're worried that, is it still the same medicine? Is it like it? Even for me personally, it took me forever to be like, give me the generic. No, I'm like, give me the generic. Let's go. But I can understand if it's a situation where, like they said, I mean, life-threatening, you want to find a solution. You want to be able to. But it is so heavy. There is so much there that you just aren't maybe understanding that could make your situation worse.
That's a side effect.
I am upset with other people selling the fakes. You know, it's one thing to say, okay, all right, let me not say that. It's one thing to be able to sell something more affordably and it's the original.
Right.
You know, it's one thing to say, well, it's not right. You know, how I got them might not be right or whatever, but I know people need cancer drugs. I know people need these drugs and I have access to them for cheaper. I'm doing it, I'm selling it. That's one thing. But when you
still not the right thing, but it's
not the right thing, but it's one thing. I can understand that thought process, right? But when you're going to say, them you're not going to work, you know, but I know this person have cancer and they don't have enough money to buy the real thing and I'm going to sell them this thing and tell them that it works.
More money.
That's crazy.
And that's criminal.
That's crazy. And so I'm really glad that it's coming on the, you know, getting some attention and that the Pharmacy Council is really, you know, trying to get ahead of this. And yes, let us be mindful, even though it might be more affordable, at what cost?
At what cost?
At what cost is something something that we need to ask ourselves.
That's all I'm
Don't
gonna
trust
say.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I say a drug and it says, I'm taking a drug for headaches, and the side effects is headaches.
Don't trust it. Don't trust it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's tough.
But that's one. All right. So next up, Jamaica gets humanitarian and medical supplies from India. Speaking of medicals. All right. So the supplies valued at $60 million comes 30 days ahead of the start of the Atlantic hurricane season and are expected to bolster the nation's capacity to effectively respond to natural disasters and medical emergencies. The items were officially handed over by High Commissioner of India to Jamaica, His Excellency Sri Mayank Joshi, yesterday, and includes 12 generators, 4 neonatal incubators, oxygen cylinders, 12 vaccine refrigerators, and 1,000 solar-powered lanterns. The donation was received by Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Senator the Honorable Kamina Johnson-Smith, who expressed Jamaica's appreciation to the government and people of India for the timely contribution.
Wow.
We love kindness.
Yes, we love
awesome.
kindness. That's good news. What
Yeah.
a year! What a year this is shaping up to be. 2025.
I love when countries act neighborly. Like, I love when something happens in one country and other countries are like, all right, let's send aid, let's go and help, let's send, manpower. Or, people come and say, all right, Jamaica, no man, you need a few things, here they are. And I just think that I wish all of us lived like that and all of us, I feel like the world would be such a better place. But,
Absolutely.
I'm one of those peace on earth girls.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
wishful
Why not?
thinking sometimes.
No, that's great. I love that. Love that.
But we're
And with
definitely
things we certainly
grateful.
need. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
Ooh.
especially the neonatal
I was
incubators.
gonna say, girl.
Yeah, that's really helpful. So thank you to the government and people of India. We
Yes,
appreciate it. Right?
Indeed.
All right, so Feel Good Friday time.
Listen, Tami, before she said that,
let me hear this.
I have to interrupt her. We did a feel good a couple days ago
Okay.
when someone sold a
yes.
painting.
No, it
for
was a
18,000
sculpture.
A sculpture for
A sculpture.
18,000 that was
US dollar.
invisible.
An invisible
And they give you a
$18,000
certificate to
sculpture.
verify the painting, the sculpture. You know?
Yeah, man.
I sent my child one time for hat day. You have to make these hats. His hat was invisible.
You're a terrible, terrible human
And he
being.
took a sign that
Terrible.
said only 4-year-olds can see my hat.
Terrible.
I didn't win, but
I wonder
it was
why.
the most beautiful hat. I saved that hat for Ivy. I'm wearing the hat. Listen, Ivy's wearing the hat right now. Where's your hat?
How did you get
Where
it?
did your hat go?
Hats off to you.
Hats off to you.
Feel Good Friday
All
headline.
right, that.
Fulbright scholarship applications open for 2026-2027. The United States Embassy in Kingston is inviting applications for the 2026-2027 Fulbright Foreign Student Program, encouraging ambitious Jamaicans interested in pursuing a master's or PhD to apply for the highly competitive scholarship opportunity. The Fulbright program, one of the most prestigious international academic exchange initiatives, offers successful applicants the chance to study at leading universities in the United States. Beyond academic study, participants will develop leadership skills and cross-cultural competencies with the goal of contributing to Jamaica's national development upon their return. Now, applicants must be Jamaican citizens and they must currently reside in the country and hold at least a first or upper second-class honors degree from a recognized local tertiary institution. The Fulbright program is open to a wide range of disciplines, including the humanities, social sciences, STEM, agriculture, things like that. And applications must be submitted online by Friday, May 30, 2025 at 11:59, and the information is on your screen. I say there are so many people who have, Jamaicans who have really, really benefited from this program.
Yes,
And will continue to benefit. I'm sure there are persons who qualify now.
Do it, guys. Do it. Apply.
Almost qualified till you reach that part.
The honors, something that throw you off,
You
Tami.
reach that part and I say, oh, I don't need this.
First class, second class, honors, You know what is the good thing about that too? When you get accepted and you're heading to the embassy for that visa,
It's
the
a
pep
short
in your
thing.
step is
Yeah,
a
man.
different pep.
Yeah,
Because normally you go there, you're so
And it's
anxious.
prestigious to be a Fulbright scholar.
Agreed,
So
Yes,
agreed.
all the best.
Agreed.
Apply. Do it.
Yes, except for me.
yes,
All right,
yes.
guys, it's time for a break, but when we return, we'll trade in
No,
the...
it's me for stand up.
Oh, sorry. boy.
When we return, we chill in the news desk
For a bit of laughs in React.
It's a Friday.
It's child month. You have to leave him.
Tami,